Bonjour, I'm Teacher Paul and I teach French. Today we are learning the subject pronouns. What is a subject? A subject is the noun that performs the action. It is usually located at the beginning of a sentence and is followed by a verb. For example, in the sentence, John eats a sandwich. John is the subject because he is the one performing the action of eating the sandwich. What is a subject pronoun? Subject pronouns are small words that we use to replace the subject in a sentence. This helps to make our communication more fluid and avoids repetition. For example, instead of saying John eats a sandwich, I can say he eats a sandwich. In this sentence, he is a subject pronoun. Now, let's get into the French subject pronouns. What are the French subject pronouns? French language has 9 subject pronouns, which we can divide in 2 groups, singular, one subject, and plural, more than one subject. Let's start by listing the English subject pronouns and then see their French equivalent. I, you, singular, he, she, it, we, you, plural, and they. Those are the subject pronouns in English. Let's now look at the subject pronouns in French. Let's start with je. Je. I use je to talk about myself. For example, je m'appelle Paul. Easy, right? The next pronoun is tu. Tu. This is what I use to talk directly to someone I know well or someone younger than me. For example, tu es mon ami. Then we have vous. Vous. I use vous when I talk formally to someone. For example, vous prenez le train. The fourth pronoun is il. Il. I use it to talk about a man or a masculine object. For example, il est grand. Il est noir. The next pronoun is elle. Elle. This is what I use to talk about a woman or a feminine object. For example, elle est française. Elle est blanche. Now let's move to nous. Nous. I use nous to talk about a group of people that includes myself. For example, nous aimons la musique. The pronoun vous, which we saw before, can also be used when I talk to a group of people. For example, vous venez à ma fête? The next pronoun is il. Il. I use it to talk about a group of people that includes at least one man or one masculine object. For example, ils jouent au foot. Ils sont bleus. The last pronoun is elle. Elle. We use it to talk about a group of people that includes only women or only feminine objects. For example, elles sont italiennes. Elles sont rouges. You probably noticed that here we only have 8 subject pronouns, but before I said we have 9. Indeed, there is one last subject pronoun which is a bit special. It's the subject pronoun on. On. On is special because it can have different meanings. Someone, we, or even they. On is a very important subject pronoun in French because we use it constantly, and that's why I really advise you to have a look at the video I made especially about on. And there you are. You now know all there is to know about French subject pronouns. Don't forget to practice using these pronouns in your own sentences and share them with me in the comments below. Thanks for listening and see you in the next video. À bientôt!